Good afternoon. This is Brett with One Way, and I would like to cover a short lesson on friendship as Christians. And I'll just be referring to my notes as I go, so just to make it flow a little better. So, friendship as Christians. In today's time, people are spending far less time with friends than they did 20 years ago. So, with that, it's just an expression of that we've kind of grown apart in direct relationships. They're doing things alone more often, and this can make them feel lonely or detached. This is related to lack of quality relationships. It's well known for that. Isolation isn't the same as loneliness. People can be surrounded by others and still feel deeply lonely. Some of the solutions that would help with those type of things in friendships are to take time to reach out to a friend or your family, a family member each day, and you would be more forgiving or positive towards those people. So a friend loves, and how is that so? It says in Proverbs, a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. So he is a friend at all time, but in adversity, he is more than an ordinary friend. He's even a brother. So again, a friend loves. Building the friendship, some of the characteristics are, we reveal our vulnerability. It could be our struggles or our weaknesses. And we become a good listener, focusing on their needs and their point of view, not our own, but the others. We know how to ask for forgiveness or offer our forgiveness. And we see things from the other's point of view and their understanding. We sit with someone in their time of need or in their suffering. And our friendships are important to our emotional and our mental and our spiritual health. So that's what friendships provide for us in that way. Some of the characteristics of a friendship are a mutual benefit, which would be like the utility of the friendship. Or it could be we would get pleasure from the friendship, and that would be like centered around enjoyment, things we could enjoy together. Or virtue, something that you've each drawn together, that you draw together equally together. Both friends love and value beyond just themselves. They join together in these virtues. In Christian friendships, we're both sharing our common ground. Shared love of a beauty of the truth. We have knowledge we're going to spend eternity together. And it is truly a gift, and it should be stewarded well. Friends share common ground. A person may feel fear of being judged, or a person may feel excluded, or a person may feel alone. If the friend feels safe because you share likenesses and connect, they will learn to trust. So in that, the likenesses and your shared things that you have equivalent with one another, you will learn to trust in that. Common life experiences, similar work, culture there, common values. We acknowledge each other and listen with the intent to understand. That's what it is to be a good friend. People are looking to be valued and heard and understood. We need to be loved and love each other. Sharing each other's life story and experiences. so that we can relate to one another and what we've been through together, what we've been through rather. Your friend will need to feel valued and understood. That is how we're being seen, by what we're valued by, and that you listen to us, you're hearing, and that you understand us as a person. The power of our faith, our friendship with God, that is his calling for us to do with one another. He does himself with us. He values us, he hears us, and he understands us. He is looking for us to give the same love back, and we worship him that way. It says in 1 John 5:14, and this is the confidence that we have toward him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. Having compassion and empathy in friendship. To have empathy is to have empathy is share in their pain or suffering. So empathy is recognizing and sharing the emotions of others. It leads us to have compassion on others because we know what it means to suffer. Compassion is being moved in the affections of our inner being when we see the distress of others, coupled with an action in which we seek to alleviate that distress out of love for both God and our neighbor, our friend. It says in Romans 12:15, rejoice with those who rejoice and weep with those who weep. We are created to love and to be loved. This is our reflection of what a friendship looks like in Jesus. He loves us in our struggles, even in our weakness and our weaknesses. He understands us. He feels what we feel. In Hebrews 4:15, it says, for we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin. There will be more teaching in this area of friendship to follow. And I thank you for joining us today, and have a great rest of your day.